Hello everybody, today we are going to review the Amethyst Gaba. Got it from the same place. This one is Spring 2023 from Taiwan actually. Never had this before, and yeah, you should taste lots of odds and sods again. You will see. Let's start setting things up. So we have the lid here. There. So I am using this teapot today because this one is an oolong tea, and this one goes here. There we go. First of all, let's open this one up. Like so. Let's see how do they smell. Okay, they are very tiny, black rose. They smell a little bit weird. It says it should smell like roasted nuts, tarmac and coffee. Yeah, kind of. Or like nuts and coffee smell. But it's alright. Let's have a look at the leaves themselves. Let's take out the oxygen absorber. They are really dark leaves. Really dark ones. I just gave it to my wife to have a sniff. Yeah, so they look like, hope it's recording. So anyway, they are really tiny, black, very dark, rolled leaves. I'm fighting with the camera here for some reason. I might need a bit more, but that's how they look like. They are very tiny, and sorry about the background noise. The local pub decided to make a big party, so that's how they look like. Like so. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a bit more, just a little bit more. This is not going to be enough. You don't want to overfill it though, because then there will be no space for the leaves to expand and unroll themselves. Let's do a quick rinse. Let's warm up everything. There, just do a little quick one, and in they go. Let's see, what do they smell like? The smell is a little bit EU at first. But once you get used to it and you dive deep in it, you can smell the roasted nuts definitely. And there's something lingering in the background, something a little bit sweet but a little bit unusual to me. I can't really describe what it is. Smells a little bit medicinal to me, but hey, let's give them a rinse. Just to wake up the leaves a little bit. There. Let's see. The wet leaves smell more like charcoal, like burned wood. Do you want to smell it? Careful, it's hot. Let's hope that the taste will be better than the smell, because it does smell like really burnt charcoal. It's maybe because the suggested water temperature is 99 degrees with this, but maybe I should lower it to 95. It says 25 seconds first infusion. Let's have a look. Another, what, 8 seconds? Maybe 5. Let's have a look at the first infusion. The color is beautiful though. Deep and dark and clear. My little helper ran away. It's lucky that I have white t-shirt on. You can see how dark the liquor is. And with the first infusion you can see how thick it is. Let's see how it tastes like. Alright. And I can smell this charcoal smell coming from the leaves. No, I don't need milk, thank you. This is not supposed to be drank with milk. My little helper. I kind of get the resemblance of tarmac, if I'm honest with you. So when they make, new roads, they lay a new layer. You can smell that really stinging smell. So yeah, I'm not quite happy with the smell. Let's see the taste. The first infusion. My little helper has arrived. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I would say texture is medium. The taste is more like the smell, like the charcoal, burnt wood. But this is the first infusion, so the leaves haven't opened up properly. But it's not dry at all. It's not too oily. Let's see the rest. Can't really get much on the taste. What am I supposed to taste once again? It says on the package, it says I should taste fleeting spices like black cardamom, antique wood and black licorice. Actually, it's not far off. All of these that I described kind of can be associated with those. I haven't had black cardamom before, but the rest, yeah, it does remind me. But once again, this is just the first infusion. The leaves really haven't opened up, which is good as well, because the longer it takes for them to open up, the more infusions you can get out of them, and in theory you can get 10 infusions out of this, using the Gong Fu brewing obviously, and yeah, we shall see if you can actually do 10 infusions. Normally I can't achieve that because sometimes I overbrew it. To me, licorice is a little bit refreshing as well, because it has that kind of, I don't know, mint-like aftertaste or whatsoever. This one doesn't. So I can only associate with this woody, charred taste. I haven't even actually looked up how much GABA it should have. But I know that this tea should have some sort of level of GABA, which is good for your brain apparently. This is how they advertise it anyway. I know that the other GABA teas that I drank was quite actually nice, but this one is more on the, yeah, okay-ish side to me, taste-wise. Right, let's do a second infusion. The water somewhat cooled down, I guess. Let's do the tester. Yeah, it's still hot enough. There. Next to 5 seconds. On top of the 25, which was the first infusion. My little helper is entertaining me. I will be a little bit wasteful here. Normally I am not, but this time I am. Let's see. Second infusion has a little bit of a darker color than the first one. Luckily I still have this as a side-by-side comparison. There's not much difference, but it's a little bit darker. So this is still the first infusion. And let's see back to back, first and second infusion. Is there any difference, or are they the same? Okay, it's a bit more pleasant. It's less charcoaly like, if you wish. And it's ever so slightly more sweeter. And how much have the leaves opened up? The leaves probably opened up like, I don't know, 10–15%. But they are really dark black. Really black. Let me see if I can show anything. So you pretty much you can't even see the leaves because they are that black inside. They are just completely black. The smell hasn't changed. It still has the same smell. It's a little bit more sweet though. Let's see how it goes. The texture got a little bit thicker, but as I always say, the first infusion is just to get to know each other with the tea, and the second, third infusion, when you start to actually get the most out of it. So this is still the second infusion. It's still not oily, it doesn't have any kind of coating effect, no astringency. In the taste, it's nice medium thickness. And actually it's not unpleasant, but to me it's not that interesting in taste, if you like. Don't have much body sensation yet. Obviously this is an oolong tea, it's not like a green tea or like raw puer, which I haven't had for a long time actually. Maybe that's what I will try next time. But this one, to me it's on the okay side, but that's just my personal opinion. I would say probably I will stay with the other Gaba teas because they just taste nicer to me. But I'm not unhappy with this tea, to be honest with you. But I think this is not going to be my first option when I buy tea next time. Let's make third infusion quickly, just to see if the leaves open up a little bit more, and if, oh, I overfilled it, lovely, well done. And I want to do a back-to-back taste comparison. I will overbrew it a little bit just to see if I can push this tea and then see what comes out of it. To be honest with you, I expect a little bit more, but then, sorry about the background noise. So what you can see on the label, pretty much that's what you get on the taste, which is good, because it's not promising something that you are not going to have. And mind you, this is 2 years old tea, so it was in my cupboard for a while, unopened. It was sealed, you saw it, I opened it in front of you. But that also means that the sealing is quite good to keep and preserve the tea for this long, because there's no fishy aftertaste or any kind of bad smell or moldiness. And I think I infused this tea long enough now. The color stayed the same, no change. Let's get every single drop out. Put this there. Let's see if the leaves opened up. Okay, the leaves did not open up too much. I'm gonna see if I can bring it closer and show it to you or something. Oh, brilliant. So I don't know if it's any kind of visible. But if I turn it this way a bit. But they are really, really black. I'll try not to knock this over. The smell became way much more pleasant now. Obviously the leaves cooled down a little bit because I was waving the thing around. Actually I'm picking up some sort of sweetness. Not fruity or anything, but just a little bit of sweetness. Well, let's see if I judge this tea too early. So, second infusion. So I remember the taste. Third infusion, which is going to be hot, very, very hot. One thing I forgot to mention, that this tea is silky smooth. But I can't pick up any taste difference between the third and second infusion. But it's quite nice that even though I overbrewed third time, it's not unpleasant at all. There is absolutely no difference between the second and the third infusion, even if you push the tea a little bit. Okay, this is good performing tea, I like that. Because with some of them, you know, you overbrew it and then it becomes really, really bitter. This one stays whatever it was before. Maybe it's just my personal preference, but I don't think that 99 degrees water really suits any kind of tea. I wouldn't go any higher than 95. It's very much nicer. Maybe there's a slight little coating effect, but it's not much. I can't really say that there's going to be a long-lasting finish with this tea. I can't pick up any long-lasting finish with the tea. It's nice tea, although I'm not really a fan of the smell of the leaves and the taste, but overall it's somewhat balanced, if that makes sense. And that's about it. There is not much to say. So in that case, thank you very much for joining me today on this rather short and not too exciting video. Hopefully the next one will be better. I was thinking about getting some rope wire tees because I haven't had them for a while. So maybe that will be next. Who knows? Let's find out next time. Take care. Bye.